Hi everyone, hello to you on this terrific Tuesday. Guys, I want to come in here and talk to you about how to get grant money for your business, okay? I've had a lot of questions about this and I said, let me share it with my people that listen to what I have to say about business, right? So we're going to get right into it in a few minutes. So I'll be right back, okay? Alrighty. So I hope you guys are ready. Get your recording devices, get your pens and pencils and your tablets or your paper or your ink pens, whatever you use. All okay, now we are back. Hi. Like that intro? All right, we're back. So, what I want to talk to you about today is going to be how to get grant money for your business, right? Okay, now these are for people that may have nonprofit businesses or whatever the case may be. So, if you have any questions, I'm going to, like I said, once I finish, I'll answer the questions. So, put them over here in the comment, please, whatever platform you're on. So, this is going to be just a roughly a briefing of how to get grant money for your businesses. Okay. Alrighty. Now, first of all, I always talk to you about planning. You got to have a plan because if you just put yourself in someone else's shoes, if you are going to be the one to give money to someone, don't wouldn't you like to know what are they going to do with your money? Right. Okay. So you want to be prepared. You want to pretty much beat them before they ask you these questions, right? And then they'll be more willing to give you the money. So this is going to be a series. So right now we're just going to talk about a little bit about how you prep yourself and prepare yourself for getting some grant money for your business. Okay. Now, it all depends on the source where you're getting your grant money from. A lot of cities now have monies out there that the world is, that we are so like the world, like what's going on in the world now, and they're giving money to businesses that, people that want to start businesses because we got to boost the economy. And don't think that your business idea is not feasible to create jobs in your business as well. So that's another thing. And then getting grant money to do that will so it can boost the economy. That's favorable for you. Okay. Alrighty. But there are some things that before you get this money, what they're going to be requiring of you and going to be looking for, because they're looking for you to take action and take action on a situation or a problem. So that way, if let's say for instance, if it's something that you want to do and it's pretty much something that they are interested in helping a cause or whatever it is, then there'll be more, more giving when it comes down to giving grants. Okay, now, like for instance, you're definitely going to do this is kind of like a sort of, I can say it's kind of like a business plan in a sense, but you definitely will have to make sure that you are not, I'm not talking about a loan, I'm talking about grants right now, but you definitely have to make sure that you give them what they need and what they're asking for. And they want to see your plan of action. So I'm going to tell you what that plan of action looks like when it comes down to getting grant money. Okay. We're going to talk about three things today. Okay. So anyway, you follow me if you want this series. I'll be putting up a link for you to get the series, because I'm definitely going to have a series for you so where we can go step by step, so where you can be able to get some grant money out here for your business or for your future idea or whatever it is that you're looking to do. Now, one of the first thing is, you got to know exactly, pretty much you got to have a timeline on when you plan to do whatever you told them you want the money for. You got to give them a timeline, if it's going to be months, if it's going to be weeks, if it's going to be over a period of time, whatever the purpose is going to be, whatever the end result is going to be for your business, meaning whatever you're going to do with that money and make a change or make a difference, right? This is not only for nonprofit, right? So let me clarify that this now. I'm talking overall, grant money for your business. It can be grant money for your nonprofit if you have one. If you're going to start one, that's pretty much a total more of in-depth conversation or in-depth lesson for you, because you got to have a 501c3 if you're doing it nonprofit, and there's all other kind of rules and guidelines and requirements from each state that you have to meet in order to be able to do that. Okay, so we're going to talk about overall getting grant money for your business. You have to use goals, and like I said earlier, and timelines. So you have to have a time frame mostly of how you're going to use it, because they want to see, if they're giving you money, how you're going to use this money and what problem are you going to solve. Okay, I don't care what is it, if it can be a for-profit business, because a lot of times there's money in different cities and different kind of principals or whatever that will give you grant money, especially if it's in an area that they are supporting. So you have to know, number one, too, you have to know what causes are they supporting, or what business do they want to boost in their particular city, county. Everybody has different needs, and let me tell you another thing that how you can find out. You need to know what's going on in your local government and what are those meetings about. They have minutes that is open to the public. You can read them. Go to your local city government website, whatever county you in. Like, say for instance, if you're in Columbia County, I think it's columbiacounty.gov, gov, and you can find out what what's going on and what kind of funding they have for you there. And then you have to be prepared to get it, because they're not going to give it to you. You have to do the homework in this area. You have to get that down. You have to know what's needed, and you have to get that down pat and get it down to science for whatever whatever it is that you're looking. Your business may not be one of the ones that they give grant money from. And let's not forget that every business don't get grant money. Okay, every business doesn't get grant money. So sometimes you have to, like I said, especially if you're looking to do it locally from your local government. Now, getting money from a federal, kind of like grant, thing, this is totally different, and it requires you having a plan laid out. Nobody's going to give you any money. Remember, people, no one's going to give you any money if you do not have a plan. So I'm just sharing with you some of the things here. I'm going to give you two more, and we'll talk about this more tomorrow on this too. So now the next thing is going to be, finding out more about your area. Like, what are some of the things, like if you have to show whatever business you're in, show why is this particular business needed, what every problem in that particular business. For instance, if you want to open up a child care center, let's say that, you would need to know more about, I would say it would be good to know, like, crime rate. What is the crime rate? What is the age of when children tend to go astray and that kind of thing? And then what are some of the learning, what are some of the things that the kids are not learning or not getting in maybe public education or something like that? Let's say, for instance, you want to do a certain age group. You need to find out more on what psychologists are saying about those age groups of children, things like that. You need to know, how would your business benefit, if they give you the money, and it benefit being even, your business existing on that aspect. And I'm talking about a child care business. I'm just giving this as an example. It could be more things. It can be things on technology. It can be, you can open up a STEM school, STEM to help students with science, technology, entrepreneurship, and mathematics. Those are the engineering and science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So those are the STEM programs. And like I said, someone can open up a school, and what you can do with that, you can say, well, the wave of the future is technology. And then you find out, from different, you got the research guys, you have to find out what's, in other words, you have to present an argument, a persuasive argument for your case. That's pretty much what you have to do when you're writing, when you're getting grant money. And I write grants for people too, so I write grants and things like that too. So I'm just telling you, these are some of the things that you have to, you have to do. Now, the third thing is, and we're going to stop here, so I don't want to overwhelm you with these things. You have to definitely make sure, like I said earlier, with your plan of action, you also have to make sure your information that you're gathering, you have to validate it and give strict data, good data. I'm going to tell y'all something, good data, whatever you want to call it, good data, it will get you the high dollars every time. It will get you all that money. Yeah, it will. So that is and like I said, a lot of people have been reaching out to me about grant money, and it's just not that easy. It's just not, okay, no matter, yeah, I got a business and I want some grant money. No one's just going to give you grant money like that. So you have to be very strategic, and guys, you have to do the hard work and all of this about getting grant money. So here again, like I said, the third one, getting the data or whatever, you have to make sure that it's being researched thoroughly and it's accurate. And then, like I said, finding a problem and solving it, no matter what it is. It doesn't have to be schools. I gave a couple of examples of schools. It doesn't have to be in a child care center. It doesn't have to be that. It can be something that's pertaining to you selling a product, and your product is very, very well needed, like the COVID-19 era that we're in now. Just think about all of the things that will be needed later on. You can present your case and your argument grandly, but you have to be able to do the research, and you have to know what research you specifically need to be done, because everybody's business is not, it's not a kind of cookie cutter approach. But at the same time, different industries that you want to start a business in, you can narrow it down and get that data for that particular industry, and see, that's where you need me, because I know where to find the data. That's why you need me. That's why you need Biz Strategist Sandy. Okay, alrighty. Okay, but I just wanted to share some of those things with you, and also we'll be talking about this more this week. So follow me at Push the Dream. Text me at Push the Dream 484848 if you want to stay in the know and in the loop, and you want to get videos and tutorials and things like that. And then also I'm working on a course where I'll be presenting my course to you very soon on the overall of you starting your business, because I told you in 2021 I ain't playing with y'all. I'm not playing with you. I want you to start those businesses, and I want you to do great things, because you have what it takes. You were created for greatness. And on that note, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you next time, and I may be back on later tonight, so I don't know. And then the day is Tuesday, February the 8th, 2021. So have a blessed evening, and guys, remember what I said. You were created for greatness, and only you can do what you were put here to do. You just gotta take action, okay, and stop sitting on the sidelines and do that thing. Okay, alrighty, talk to y'all later. Bye.